And if Hogwarts is about to enter a state of siege with the Dark Lord at the gates, it would indeed be advisable to take as many innocent people out of the way as possible. With the Flute network under observation and apparition impossible within the grounds, there's a way. Potter, we're talking about hundreds of students, I know, Professor, but if Voldemort and the Death Eaters are concentrating on the school boundaries, they won't be interested in anyone who's disapparating out of the Hog's Head. There's something in that. In the room of requirement. That's where we need to go. Come, we must alert the other heads of house. You'd better put that cloak back on. Who's there? It is I. Where are the Carrows? Wherever you ordered them to be, I expect, Severus. I was under the impression that Alecto had apprehended an intruder. Really? And what would give you that impression? Oh, but naturally, you Death Eaters have your own private means of communication. I forgot. I did not know that it was your night to patrol the corridors, Minerva. You have some objection? I wonder what could have brought you out of bed at this late hour. I thought I heard a disturbance, really, but all seems calm. Have you seen Harry Potter, Minerva? Because if you have, I must insist. Minerva! Oh, Flitwick, Sprout, Slughorn! No! No, you'll do more than murder at Hogwarts! Coward! Coward! What's happened? What's happened? He jumped. You mean he's dead? No, he's not dead. Unlike Dumbledore, he was still carrying a wand, and he seems to have learned a few tricks from his master. Oh, Harry! My dear boy, what a surprise! Minerva, do please explain. Severus, what? Our headmaster is taking a short break. Professor! Professor, we've got to barricade the school! He's coming now! Very well. He who must not be named is coming. Potter has work to do in the castle on Dumbledore's orders. We need to put in place every protection of which we are capable while Potter does what he needs to do. You realize, of course, that nothing we do will be able to keep you-know-who out definitely. But we can hold him up. Thank you, Pomona. I suggest that we establish basic protection around the place, then gather our students and meet in the Great Hall. Most must be evacuated, though if any of those who are over age wish to stay and fight, I think they ought to be given the chance. Agreed. I shall meet you in the Great Hall in 20 minutes with my house. Tentacular, Devil Snare, and Stargluff Paws. Yes, I'd like to see the Death Eaters fighting those. I can work from here. Professor, I'm sorry to interrupt, but this is important. Have you got any idea where the Diadem of Ravenclaw is? Protecto Horribilis, the Diadem of Ravenclaw? A little extra wisdom never goes amiss, Potter, but I hardly think it would be much use in this situation. I only meant, do you know where it is? Have you ever seen it? Seen it? Nobody has seen it in living memory. Long since lost, boy. We shall see you and your Ravenclaw in the Great Hall, Phileas. All right, Minerva. My word, what to do? I'm not all sure whether this is wise, Minerva. He is bound to find a way in, you know, and anyone who has tried to delay him will be most grievously periled. I shall expect you and the Slytherins in the Great Hall in 20 minutes also. If you wish to leave with your students, we will not stop you. But if any of you attempt to sabotage our resistance or take up arms against us within this castle, then, Horace, we will duel to kill. Minerva, the time has come for Slytherin House to decide upon its loyalties. Go and wake your students, Horace. Pierre Totem. Oh, for heaven's sake, Filch, not now. Students out of bed, students in the corridors. They're supposed to be, you blithering idiot. Now go and do something useful. Find Peeves. Peeves? Yes, Peeves, you fool. Peeves, haven't you been complaining about him for a quarter of a century? Go and fetch him at once. And now, Puritum Locomotor. Hogwarts is threatened. Man the boundaries, protect us, do your duty to the school. Now, Potter, you and Miss Lovegood had better return to your friends and bring them to the Great Hall. I shall rouse up the rest of the Gryffindors. Whoa! Everybody's here. Harry, what's happening? They're barricading the school. Snape's run for it. What are you doing here? How did you all know? We sent messages to the rest of DA. You couldn't expect everyone to miss the fun, Harry, and the DA let the Order of the Phoenix know, and it all kind of snowballed. What's first, Harry? What's going on? They're evacuating the younger kids. And everyone's meeting in the Great Hall to get organized. We're fighting. Woo! Yeah! Yeah! Woo! 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 Come on, Luna. You're underage. I won't permit it. The boys, yes, but you've got to go home. I won't. I'm in Dumbledore's army. A teenagers gang. A teenagers gang that's about to take him on, which no one else has dared to do. She's 16, Fred. She's not old enough. What are you two thinking, bringing her with you? Mum's right, Ginny. You can't do this. Everyone underage has got to go. It's only right. I can't go home. My whole family is here. I can't stand waiting there alone. Fine. I'll say goodbye then and... Am I too late? Has it started? I only just found out, so I... So, how is little Teddy? Oh yes, he's fine. Yes, Tonks is with him, at her mother's. Oh, here, I've got a picture. I was a fool. I was an idiot. And I was a pompous rat. I was a ministry-loving, family-disowning, power-hungry moron. Yes, I was. Well, you can't say fairer than that. I'm sorry, Dad. So, what's made you see sense, Perce? It's been coming for a while, but I had to find a way out, and it's not easy at the Ministry. They're imprisoning traitors all the time. I managed to make contact with Aberforth, and he tipped me off 10 minutes ago that Hogwarts was going to make a fight of it. So, here I am. Well, we do look to our prefects to take lead at times such as this. Now let's get upstairs and fight, or all the good Death Eaters will be taken. So, you're my sister-in-law now? Ginny! Molly, how about this? Why doesn't Ginny stay here? At least she'll be on the scene and know what's going on, but she won't be in the middle of the fighting. That's a good idea. Ginny, you stay in this room. You hear me? Okay. All right, Dad. Where's Ron? Where's Hermione? They must have already gone up to the Great Hall. I didn't see them pass me. They said something about going to a bathroom, not long after you left. A bathroom? Are you sure they said bathroom?